Hi guys, I'm Lohit. Today we are going to Pondicherry from Bangalore. I'm going with.
Hi, Kiran here.
His name is Kiran. He is my childhood friend from Belgaum, and we both stay in Bangalore. And this is our first trip to Pondy.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's hit the roads.
Yes.
This is our ride. We got late actually. We left at around 9:45. Usually you should start by around 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. so that by noon, by lunchtime you reach Pondy. We are entering Tamil Nadu. This. We stopped at a restaurant called Tadakam, which is on the left hand side after crossing Hosur. The place was clean and the food was good, though they only had puri bhaji as we reached late. Being a South Indian, breakfast is incomplete without filter coffee. After a good breakfast, we continued our journey. So when you start from Bangalore, you are supposed to take a left turn at Krishnagiri, which we missed. So we don't know, we just followed the Google Maps and it is taking us through some villages. Hopefully we will reach the main road again. We are exploring few new villages on the way. See, this is what happens when you follow the Google Maps. It is taking us through some villages, some bad roads. Somehow we are driving. We were crossing Tiruvannamalai. I have heard a lot about this place. There is a very famous temple also, and it's anyway 2:15. So we thought we will visit the temple and we will have lunch. Parking கிடைக்குமா அங்க? இங்க போணுமா? சரி.
இந்த லிஃப்ட் போனீங்கன்னா வெளிய வர வழி.
இது வெளிய வர வழியா?
வெளிய வர வழி.
ஆமா. சரி. I think we have reached the back door of the temple, so we have to take a U-turn and go to the front side. Arunachaleshwara temple is a 7th century Shiva temple located at the base of Arunachala hill in the town Tiruvannamalai. After the temple visit, we had Tamil lunch at Hotel Ananda Bhavan, some lemon soda to beat the heat before heading Pondicherry. So we have come to our room. It's called Rani Residency. It's in between Pondicherry and Auroville. It's a standard 2-bed or double bed room. Not too spacious, but okay. Anyway, we need some space to sleep, and this is Christmas time and we didn't have many options.
Pondicherry.
Finally, we are in Pondicherry. Hi. because we reached Pondy on Christmas, we went to the Basilica of Sacred Heart of Jesus Church, which is more than 100 years old and was built in the year 1902. After that, we went for a walk on the rock beach, which is in White Town. Hello, day 2 of our Pondy trip. Last night was very chaotic. We didn't find any good restaurant. Apparently everything closes in Pondy by 10:30. So we found some street food vendors, and we had bread omelette and other things. So today we are going to Auroville and Ashram. Ashram is again in White Town, where we went last evening near the rock beach, and after that we will go to Auroville, which is in Tamil Nadu. Aurovindo Ashram is a spiritual community located in Pondicherry. The ashram grew out of a small community of disciples who gathered around Sri Aurovindo after he retired from politics and settled in Puducherry. After a major spiritual realization in 1926, he handed over the full responsibility of the ashram to his spiritual collaborator, the Mother. Pondicherry has been ruled by the Dutch, Portuguese, British and French. It was part of French government till 1st November 1954. It became part of India only after 7 years of us getting independence from the British. That's the reason you see a lot of colonial French architecture in the White Town part of Puducherry. So you saw how beautiful the White Town in Pondicherry is. So now we are heading towards Auroville, which is I think around 10-15 kilometers from this place, and we'll show you how beautiful Auroville is next. So we We are just entering Auroville Matre Mandir, visitors parking. Looks like there are like a lot of people today. You can see a lot of vehicles parked in here. 100. ₹100 for car parking. A lot of people from Karnataka have come here actually. I can see a lot of Karnataka registered cars. There is no parking space at all here. Matre Mandir took 37 years to build from 1971 to 2008. It is an edifice of spiritual significance for practitioners of internal yoga in the center of Auroville. It is established by the Mother and Sri Aurobindo Ashram. It is called Soul of the City and is situated in a large open space called Peace. It doesn't belong to any particular religion or section. We saw Auroville and now we are going towards the beach. Paradise Beach is located at a distance of only 8 kilometers from Pondicherry, and Christmas holidays or year end is the best time to visit. You can also visit the beach in the winter months from November to March. Hello, good morning. This is day 3 of our Pondycherry trip. So we covered all the main areas in the last 2 days, but since we are free today, we are going to a place called Arikemedu, which is close to Pondicherry. This road is very narrow. We had to cross through a very small lane. This is the place, I guess, on the left hand side. Arikemedu is an archaeological site in Puducherry. It is just 4 kilometers away from the city. Though it has historic significance, you don't get to see anything apart from some ruins. The botanical garden was very normal and it was not well maintained. If you have some free time, you can visit, or else you can go to the beach again. Apart from Auroville, White Town and all the beaches, Pondicherry is also known for the cafes. We went to Hope Cafe, which serves French colonial cuisine. It's a vegetarian cafe and we really loved the food there, and we recommend you to go to this cafe, Hope Cafe in White Town. Hope you enjoyed our 3 days trip in Pondy. So this is the third day. After the lunch, we are going back to Bangalore. But there's a small change in plan. We are going to Ramana Maharshi Ashram in Tiruvannamalai first. So we'll visit the ashram. I have heard a lot of things about the ashram. So we'll show it to you also. After that, we'll go back to Bangalore. Now we are entering temple city Tiruvannamalai. It's a very beautiful place. The temple is beautiful and we are excited to see the ashram now. We waited for nearly half an hour to get into the Ramana Maharshi Ashram. They had closed it because of the pandemic and people started fighting, and they allowed us just for 2 minutes to visit the ashram, and photography and videography was not allowed. Somehow I managed to shoot a couple of shots.